Hey guys, some of you might be wondering why, if you're in Ontario, I haven't cut one lick of hay, and this would be why. I don't know if you guys can see that all the way across, all the way through. This has been pretty much constant for 2 weeks, on and off. The second it warms up, it's just enough to dry it out for the next day, for it to pour for an hour, enough to wet everything again, and make it so that you can't cut hay. You're not drying hay, you're not cutting hay in this. So that's why I haven't been in a super rush to get everything really finished and completed. It's only because the weather has been so inconsistent. I've been looking 2 weeks out, for almost 2 weeks here, just seeing what I have to come ahead, and you never know what your 3-day gap's gonna be. I'm obviously working diligently, but not in a super rush, because I know that I have at least a week before it'll even dry. Like, it's been insane. Any of the other farmers, like I'm what I would call a highland farmer, but any of the other guys doing vegetables or in low-lying areas, they're losing huge crop. Everything's flooding. All the vegetable crops are flooding. Corn is flooding on clay. Those guys just got the stuff planted, and there's huge pools, which is very unusual for this time of year, but welcome to farming. But that, I just wanted to give you guys that little update. That is really what's going on. I've been waiting on a little bit of parts, tinkering away a little bit, and working on other stuff. Just trying to get pens done, trying to get my turkeys and chickens started, because this is their first week, so it's difficult for them. You have to make sure you really watch them and take care of them real good, so that you don't have the losses on them. So that's what I've been up to. What else? I did take a look at some cattle, and I also took a look. We're looking at getting a, well, looking being a definite, we're getting a golden retriever puppy, and I had to go visit the breeder and take a look at them and see what I liked, and yeah, I've picked one of them out, so I'm on a waiting list for them, and I'm pretty excited about that. I figured Jake needs a new little friend here, so that's what we've been doing, enjoying the rain here. I've never seen, well, we actually, 2 years ago it was like this, but not this bad, not this late. It would rain and I would get burned on crop, like I would get burned on hay on the 4th day, but never where I was like, holy man, every single day. It's just, it's been a little crazy here. So I enjoy the craziness. Worst comes to worst, you know, it'll happen eventually. There's people that are still buying last year's hay, at an incredible price. Gossip at the feed mill was, the lady was saying that she bought last year's hay in my area for $80 a bale, because it's just not around. They haven't had time to get first crop off. The only thing they've gotten off for first crop hay is alfalfa. You can't use that for horses. So that's the way it goes. That's why you buy your own hay equipment, so no pity for that. But that's what's going on here. Still working on the pig pen here. I'm puttering a little bit, cleaning up fences with tree lines, making sure there's no branches where I'm cutting, all that good stuff. I'm trying to cut my fence lines, clean them up. They haven't been cleaned up in years. By years, I mean probably 30. So I'm cleaning them up so I can get electric fence going. I'm working on the 35. I don't know if you guys have seen, as I've walked by, the hood's been open. Just charging up the battery up on it, and then getting it going. So it hasn't been too crazy around here, but that's what's more or less going on. But you can't get anything done outside, and as you guys know, my office is outside. So this is, oh, it started again. I was gonna say, this is the weather the last few weeks. It'll rain for an hour or two, right? Or not super heavy, but enough where it soaks everything, and then it goes sunny for a little bit, just about dries up, and then rains again. So now it's starting to spit again, but that's the weather. You can't really control that.